be talking about what the fuck Brexit is and why the fuck it's so freaking complicated. In 2016, the UK voted to leave the European Union. The Leave side won with only 52% of the vote. Brexit means leaving the UK, but how much will actually change hasn't really been decided yet, which is fun. The UK is set to withdraw on the 29th of March of this year. Following that, there will be, theoretically, if they get a deal, a 21-day transition, or 21-day month transition period. So what's the EU? The EU is a political and economic union of 28 countries which have frictionless trade, tariffless, and allow citizens to live and work in each other's countries. Most of the EU uses the euro. Britain does not. That's one of the special things about it. The UK joined the EU back when it was the European Economic Council in 1978. The EU actually started right after World War II. It's a fun fact. Hard Brexit. So this means very few ties are kept between the UK and the EU. It means new trade deals between the UK and EU countries. It means new trade deals for Britain and the rest of the countries in the world. Yes, there's a lot of political cartoons, and a lot of them are unflattering of Theresa May. Soft Brexit means staying in the EU economic zone. It means continuing to pay some money into the budget, and it means continuing to allow free movement. The Chequers deal, which is named after the Prime Minister's lovely country estate, oh, aren't they lucky, is Theresa May's first shot at a deal. It means tax-free or tariff-free trade with the EU. The UK would collect EU tariff at its borders, which would avoid a hard border with Northern Ireland. We'll talk more about that later. No-deal Brexit means trading with the EU like any other country immediately, using World Trade Organization details, and it leaves citizens abroad kind of in the lurch. So there's three main issues here with setting a Brexit deal. They're economics, they're migration, or the free movement of people within the EU, and they're that border with Northern Ireland. So let's get econ out of the way, because that was my least favorite subject. I'm kidding, I had a great econ teacher. The UK currently belongs to the single market and the customs union. Without those, it would have to renegotiate trade deals with the EU, as well as with every country in the world that it currently has a trade deal with through the EU. That kind of uncertainty with a no Brexit deal makes economists and financial analysts very, very nervous and could create market instability for the rest of the world. Currently, the EU provides for the free movement of people, but that means that EU citizens can live and work in any other EU country. It also means that if you enter the EU in France and you want to go to Italy, you don't have to go through a border again. Many Leave voters wanted the UK to have stricter control of its borders for EU citizens, but especially for non-EU citizens. The third main issue with the Brexit deal is maintaining that porous border with Northern Ireland. On the island of Ireland, there are actually two countries. There's the Republic, and then there's Northern Ireland, which is a part of the UK, in case you weren't aware. The Troubles euphemistically refer to the conflict between people in Northern Ireland who wanted to see United Ireland, all 36 counties, one country, and those who wanted Northern Ireland to stay in the EU. It was ended with the signing of the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, which provided an outline of how Northern Ireland should be governed, what things could happen in the UK and what things wouldn't, and also included an avoidance of border controls to keep the peace. The DUP, which is one of Theresa May's main allies in getting her Brexit deal through Parliament, strongly oppose a different border between Ireland and Northern Ireland because they say it creates a difference between the Northern Ireland and the rest of Britain. So deal or no deal? Can Theresa May get something through? We shall see. She has a lot of opposition between members of the UK Parliament and MEPs, members of the European Parliament, both from her country and from other countries. I know, I love these cartoons. The Labour Party in particular, led by Jeremy Corbyn, really oppose Theresa May's deal, and while they support the referendum because it's what the people want, they believe Britain is stronger in the EU. So Theresa May said, I think it was yesterday or today, that MPs will be able to have a final vote on 312, and she said that leaving on 329 with a deal in hand is still within our grasp. So we'll see about that. That's Brexit in a very small nutshell. Thank you.